when I was a kid, like when I was young, I kind of grew up in the church. I would go with my grandma and my aunt. They were both very, very, very Christian, and they both passed away when I was young. I had stopped going somewhat even before they had passed away, just because the church they went to were kind of old school. And as I was like a preteen, they still had me in with very small children, coloring books, and I didn't feel a connection there. As I got older, my parents never went, so I never went to church. And I kept growing further and farther away from God. I always believed in God. If it was brought up to me, I would say I believed in God, but my actions didn't represent that in any way. I did all the things that teenage boys typically do that they're not supposed to do. The partying lifestyle and the girls and the whole 9 yards. When I was about 18, I decided I wanted to try to find church, find God again, and get back to God. I went through several churches, and I was judged very heavily every time I went, to the point where I was actually afraid of church. I wouldn't go. If I was invited, someone asked me to go to church, I wouldn't go because I was afraid of being judged. I had kind of gave up. About the time I was about 21, I got with my now wife, and we started dating, and she really started pushing me to find a church. She wanted to go regularly. She wanted me to go with her. I was still kind of hesitant to it. It wasn't until my brother had got sick with cancer that I really started talking to God again. And then after he got better, it was kind of the same thing of, okay, well, God did something for me, now I just forget about it. And then I had reached basically an all-time low. I was feeling depressed and not happy. I decided to, I was at home by myself one day, and I was cleaning out a closet, and I pulled out a box. And when somebody that in your family has cancer, they give you this journal to keep a diary. And I found that, and right beside it was Chrissy's, my wife's, Bible. Seeing the two of it together, it just kind of hit home for me. That was the moment that I just kind of stopped everything and told God, I do need you. I can't do this on my own. Shortly after Chrissy had been going here to Pier 42, she brought me with her. I found a church that I felt accepted at, I felt family with. And since then, it's just been growing every day in my faith. I share this story with people all the time. I found a real passion for God, for Christ, to bring. I want to bring people to Him myself, to have Him work through me like that. So, became a member. I just became a member of the church, and I decided I want to get baptized. I want to show the world exactly what God has done for me.